Hi everyone, we're co-founders from Thero, and today we're going to show how your daily life could be improved by an aerospace technology. Let me start by asking a simple question. Have anybody drank any hot coffee or tea before? Yeah, sure. Have you ever get burnt by your hot drinks before? Yeah, actually I did that all the time. In fact, I just get my tongue burned this morning and lose the sense of it for the entire day. So what should I do? Normally I will wait for a couple of minutes, but here's come the second problem is that after 7 minutes of waiting, I will simply forget about my drinks. So it becomes ice cold. The entire taste simply get ruined. So what should I do? Let's see what current options do we have right now. We could use a paper cup, which serves nothing at all, or we should try a thermos, but it will keep my drinks hot, but it will keep it too hot for too long. I still have to wait even extra time. Or I can try a smart temperature control mug, but this mug will cost $150, which I cannot afford. So none of the option is what I want. That's why we're bringing the Thero Magic Mug, that we can cool down any kind of scalding hot drinks to a perfect temperature in a minute. So here's how Thero works. We're a double-layer insulated mug. First, we have the vacuum layer. Second, and most important, we have the space-gray insulation that could quickly absorb the extra heat from your drinks, cool it down to perfect temperature, and then remain it over 5 hours. The secret behind the installation is the heat shield technology that's being used in the aerospace right now. For this material, we got direct supply from KSEC, the Chinese NASA. Despite it is an aerospace material, it is 100% non-toxic, verified by the SGS test, the European FDA. As a result of our research and experiment, people tend to enjoy the coffee between 120 and 140 Fahrenheit. And with a paper cup, you only have 5 minutes for this sweet spot. With a thermos, are you ready to wait 5 hours to drink your coffee? With Thero, you can quickly reach the perfect temperature and let you enjoy over a longer time. But obviously, we're not going to compete with paper cup and thermos only. Our major competitor right now in the market is the smart mug. Thero is doing better in the following three aspects. First, unlike the electronic smart mug, we have no batteries at all, so you don't have to worry about charge it. You can enjoy your coffee whenever and wherever you like. Second, we are much more affordable options. We are $50 in comparison to $150 and $180. Last but not least, Thero is the quickest cooling mug you could ever find in the US market. So no more burning, no more waiting, and speed matters.
And speed matters because for people like me, and probably like most of you in the audience, we're busy people. We're always on the go. We don't have time to wait 20 minutes for our coffee to cool down. Because we're people who drink coffee, not because we want it, but because we need it. We need that mid-afternoon caffeine spike to keep ourselves going, right? And so that's why at Thero, we're designing our products with the young to middle-aged commuters in mind. The people who not only have the income to afford products like ours, but also the busy, hectic lifestyle that requires our products. Because at Thero, we think life should be simpler and more convenient. And that's why we see ourselves applying our aerospace material across a wide array of products in the future. But for now, we're viewing the portable beverageware industry as our beachhead, because the recent emergence of brands such as Yeti and Swell has pushed the consumer willingness to spend higher than ever before. And that's why in 2015, this market size was $723 million, and it had grown an astounding 29% year over year. That puts it in prime position for Thero to enter right now. And so we plan to go to market by first launching our crowdfunding campaign this fall. From there, we'll push online sales through Amazon as well as our own personal website, therolife.com. We're also currently in the exploratory stages of partnerships with some of the premier coffee chains around Boston, such as George Howell Coffee and Boston Common Coffee. We think that our product would do extremely well in stores such as Nordstrom's and the Container Store because this is exactly the kind of unique high-end product that these stores are always looking to stock their shelves with. So despite having only been founded earlier this year, we've come an incredibly long way. From taking a raw idea and refining it through product testing, concept design, and experimentation, to alpha testing on the streets of Wellesley and Quincy Market. We've just now finalized our design and have begun our social media marketing to gather fans and followers for our upcoming crowdfunding campaign. We're confident that we'll be able to begin our manufacturing process this October because we've already begun conversations with some of the largest manufacturers in China. From there, we'd be able to push our first batch of products out by December, just in time for that holiday rush. And that, in turn, would allow us to begin our B2B customization process early next year. All of this is possible thanks to our amazing team.
We're an international team that combines both business talent and technical skills. As a CEO, I'm a serial entrepreneur who is currently working on my second startup. I have a bunch of very helpful resources in China to the NASA, to the supplier and manufacturer. For the CTO, he's a national research reward champion with a very strong background in thermodynamics and material science. For our CMO and CFO, they are both very experienced on helping startups with funding and branding. Although we think we are the right team to make right stuff happen, but you can help us go even further. So here are our requests. We wish you to help us support our crowdfunding via our landing page, and we're also looking for advisors from the CPG industry. Last but not least, we are seeking for pre-seed round funding to help us to build an even better product. So come to our booth. We have all the prototypes ready. We can do a live demo for you and make you experience how can we improve your daily life with the aerospace technology. Thank you.